Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to It's Time to Read with Miss Jones. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2020. Our story for today is Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons by Eric Litwin, illustrated by James Dean. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no, one of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. He says up here, groovy. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 'You got it, boys and girls. 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no, the last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still got my belly button. My button, still got my belly button. He says, it's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Boys and girls, when you pop a button, just get your mom or your grandma to sew it back on for you. They'll do it. Boys and girls, please continue to wash your hands, front, back, in between, and under. Continue to listen to your parents. Continue to do what's right every day and learn something new every day. I miss you all. And continue to join me each day for a story. Please join me next week. You all have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Peace and blessings.